Okay, hello trainers. And so this is the first time we'll be casting and recording featured matches for the Philippine Pokemon Team League, otherwise known as the PPTL. So for this specific match, I am Tyrant, one of the casters. Alongside with me is Chocopow.
Hi guys, Ryan Pareha here, aka Chocopao. So, I'm really excited sa magiging laban na ipe-present namin sa inyo ngayon. So, without further ado, let's present na yung player na maglalaban.
Yeah. So here, one of my one is my own teammate, no, but it's not me playing, so it's fine for me to cast. So si Firaja, I've known Firaja for quite a long time, and ayun, among his accomplishments, many accomplishments, these are some of his best ones, and they include him, representing the country several times, and I believe ikaw, Ryan, you've represented the country, more times than me in the Victory Road World Cups, and you're together with Firaja yet again, no?
Yes. And of course, Francis, ah, yung kasunod niya na or kalaban niya na player, kakampi rin niya sa BR World Cup this year.
Yes,
So,
oo. Si
eh,
number one TikToker na ano ba 'to? Si RamXCore, no? So ayun, here are his accomplishments. And so Ram is the number one TikToker sa VGC natin, 'di ba? In our scene. And
yeah.
that aside, he has definitely achieved some good results in the recent season of VGC. So I think this is going to be quite an interesting match between both teams.
Yes, I agree. And you know what? Si Ram is one of those players na napakabilis yung impact niya pagdating sa once na nag-start yung Scarlet and Violet tournaments ng BGC. So, I really look
Mm.
forward ano na yung narating niya and what is the best way para ma-test yung narating niya is to test against the best, 'di ba? So,
Yes, oo. So, to see how he tested fairly against the best, we might as well just jump right into the game right now. So, prior to that, this is the team that Firaja brought. As we can see, it's Saigos Brr. It's a Sai spam team. Interesting here, no, na that there is a Gallade with
yes.
the clear amulet. Siguro it's to take advantage of the damage buff that it got with via sharpness, and Psycho Cut will really hurt under psychic terrain.
Yes, tama ka diyan, Francis. And you know what? Yung team ni Firaja is one of those teams na nagtakat sa isang regionals. If
Oh,
I'm not mistaken, it's, gamit siya, sa pero Peoria regional,
Peoria, Peoria.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oo. Oh, that's interesting, ah. So, yeah, I want to see what Ram possibly brought to the table to try and fight back. Oh, it's an Ursa Luna team. So I'm not too familiar with Ursa Luna, but maybe you are. Chocopow?
So, I think if you remember the Dynamax era, wherein, player used Dusclops and Rhyperior. So,
First
basically
side
the
weakness policy, yeah.
yes. Basically, the team objective is to set up Trick Room and proc the weakness policy of Ursaluna and yeah, take away the game as quickly as possible.
Mm. So, immediate offense under Trick Room. Basically the main principle of Trick Room. So, with that out of the way, why don't we just jump right into it, no?
Okay?
So, okay, here we are. So, we see here that Ram chose to lead with their Ogre Pawn alongside Dustclops, probably for a sure Trick Room, no? For a follow me.
Yes. And for Firaja side, this is the classic size spam duo that
Yeah.
he can always choose to deny the opposing trick room or possibly go on an all-out offense
Yes.
in first turn, right?
So
So,
yeah, from here personally, I think Ram is at a really big disadvantage, Kasi I mean sure he can use follow me and trick room, but then at what cost si Ogre Pod? Kasi I think in this meta is a really good flexible Pokemon to have, but the impact needs to really be strong per se. And if it's just like, to tank at um, immediate expanding force, but only for it to get knocked out, then I don't know if it would be completely worth it. Because again, Indeedee can also just reverse the trick room.
For Ram side, I think they need to sacrifice the Overcon just to allow
Yes, set it up.
trick room setup. Fortunately, he should consider also the possible trick room on Indeedee side.
He goes for the immediate offense. I'm sure he was trying to catch Firaja off guard, but Firaja thinking ahead siguro and went for the Terra Psychic. But I think this is just in line with Firaja for the all-out offense. No? As we see here, he is able to take out Overpawn. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna survive that.
Yeah, I really hope that Blood Moon also Luna can outspeed this Indeedee Armor Rouge in Trick Room.
I think I know that it naturally would. It should, unless but it's not possible. It's not possible here because we saw the items. But I think it's possible if say Armor Rouge is 0 speed, hindering nature, and then also holding like a power item, no, or heavy ball. But I don't think it's possible here. I'm definitely sure Ursaluna will outspeed them, which is really a threat right now.
Yeah, one way to find out is wait for the turn.
Yeah,
and now time for Ram to make a call, and he goes for a terrestrialization on Bloodmoon or Saluna.
Definitely wanting to go for yung Unga Bunga, no? Because the trick room has been set up here.
Oh, it's a follow me.
Yeah, but if it's a hyper voice, is it that it wouldn't matter, diba? Kasi you'll just hit them both, and it's gonna be painful.
I think it's probably...
Oh no. This is problematic.
No.
This is problematic kasi what if Firaja could just reset the trick room, like take it out. I mean, reverse it. Rather, reverse the trick room. Oh, but
he goes for an all of
He doesn't care. He's just like, I can get out with this. Oh my goodness. He does it. I think game 1 is just as good as done at this point. Very good for Firaja there.
And in fairness for Firaja's play on that turn, he covers for the potential brick break on the Ursaluna slot.
Oh, yeah, I get it. And also now that I think of it, maybe that's why he didn't reverse the trick room, because now it is the Torkoal who has a huge advantage.
Yes, definitely Torkoal will outspeed all of these Pokémon
right?
on the field. Yeah.
It's just gonna do an eruption, and Iron Hands can't fake it out because of the Psychic Terrain.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the Terrestrialization is gone, so that Iron Hands is just gonna eat that boosted expanding force, and this game is definitely good as done.
Yeah.
So I think in this scenario, because of what happened in game 1, RamXCore needs to definitely think of a way to neuter, hinder, or stop that kind of immediate offense that Firaja is just dishing out, because that's the problem with Trick Room, no? The take wild setups. So definitely you need to hinder or reduce the damages that are going towards your own team members.
Yeah, for Ram side, I think he should consider bring Chen Pao in this matchup just to cancel the Psychic Terrain, which gives him a lot of problem in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi nga it would also enable like possible fake out support, or the Aqua-Jet, possible Aqua-Jet from the Urshifu pala is on the side of Firaja, but rather Sucker Punch from Chen Pao or the fake out from Iron Hands. That would definitely help in the long run. So yeah, I think that's definitely something Ram needs to consider if he wants to come back into the game or matchup.
Okay, and now proceed to game 2 of our best of 3 match. So now, and consider the classic offensive lead on both sides. So
Yeah, but
Unfortunately,
I forgot if the Chen Pao has access to Ice Spinner, no? Because if it definitely has, then it's gonna make this fight a lot easier.
but on this side, if Ram somehow uh, gets a critical hit on in BB, and he can just win the game with that. Unfortunate, but it didn't happen. Then probably he he uh, he gets in a bad situation.
So
So
yeah, I mean, I was just really pondering here. Say if that Dragonite, the Dragonite needs to, you know, it can make a big impact with the extreme speeds and all, but they need to clear first the psychic terrain. So ayun, so as I just mentioned, there it is. But the indeed the with the
just
cheeky,
receive. Oh, and
yeah, the Rocky helmet and the
block
Terra
the sash.
Water, no?
Yes, and he goes for the outrage. Will it kill?
Oh, he's able to take it out, but I think Firaja went for the thing here with the armor reach, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, he went for the
Oh, he
hit.
goes for the hit wave.
Wow. But remind me again, is that Dragonite choice band? Yes, no?
Yes, it's
So,
choice ban.
Oo, so in a way, locked yung Dragonite slot. Pinned siya.
Yes. And
But
yes,
it can't
he
outspeed.
cannot also switch right now.
Yeah, but problem rin si Firaja dito. This is pretty risky kasi at first, the Urshifu might have made a good impact, but because of access to the fake out now, as we mentioned, that was supposed to be the big deal here. He needed to remove the psychic terrain so that fake out support can come in. And now, Ram is in a decent spot to threaten a fake out plus outrage. But again, we don't know where the outrage will go also. What if it lands on
Yes.
something that protects? Oh.
So this turn will be decided on how the where the outrage will target. So he take out the
fake out, yeah, definitely
armor road.
one big move. Oh, but we can
And he goes for the big
my
and it's
goodness.
one. It's a KO.
It's a critical hit. Yeah, no, they're just joking because we can blow it. Yeah, and I think that was very smart play because Dragonite does have weak physical defense. Excuse me. So yeah, this is really problematic for RamXCore kasi yung Ursaluna is gonna eat a really painful wicked blow.
Yes,
And the Iron Hands is gonna eat, an expanding force lang to the face, possibly.
and mind you, armor rouge is faster than probably Ram or Saluna.
Definitely it is kasi Ursaluna is really a slow Pokemon.
So it's a matter of whether the Ursaluna will survive a wicked blow.
No? Yeah, but I think
And-
it will because it has really good base stats. But the problem at this point kasi is its strength in numbers for Firaja.
And goes for a wicked blow.
Yeah, oh. So,
Oh,
I think it's just ganging up on him. Wow. Oh my
Oh!
goodness. He just focus fired on it. He basically just said, yeah, I can take your Iron Hand any day, anytime. So,
and it survived the drain punch.
yeah, so that's just gonna be it's an easy 2-0 for Firaja kasi strength in numbers, it's 4 versus 1 eh. You're just gonna keep throwing your Pokemon at it.
Yes. I think that the best play on that turn would be protecting the Ursaluna and hoping that the drain punch will KO the Urshifu.
But yeah, this game is as good as done in my opinion. It was a good fight. It was a good try for RamXCore, but I think that still raised the common problem of the trick room dilemma, no? That you still need to set up trick room, and the problem is when you're faced against a hyper-offensive team and players such as Firaja, you will definitely have to make a lot of sacrifices in the process of trying to set up game two. And it could
Yes.
eventually lead to something like here in game two na you're put in a scenario where you can just throw through the strength in numbers, you're just throwing bodies at the remaining Pokemon, which is just guaranteed for the win. As we see here, no? Because look, I mean, it's still gonna be a 2-on-1, and Iron Hands doesn't have spread moves. So,
Yes.
you know, given the health it has, it's as good as done. So,
And props for RamXCore for putting a fight against Jeremy.
still putting up a fight, no? Yeah, despite it, still being difficult as you see here, he's gonna tear a fire. No?
Fire.
I mean, he might as well do it now before the game ends, but at this point, it's a long game.
Yeah.
Good game to Ram as we see Firaja getting the 2-0 win for the Evergrande Emperors against the Duraludon
The
Smashers.
Smashers.
Yeah, and so for all of you trainers tuning in to this recording, we hope that you can continue to support us by liking and subscribing any of our socials, as well as watching any other content that we put up with this. And yeah, we'll catch you again next time.
Thank you, guys.